Good morning, everybody. I want to tell you some things that have been on my mind. Lately, I guess, just thoughts I've had, and where do these thoughts come from? Sometimes I wonder. Maybe that's just the mind God made in me. And I remember one time I read, the one who created the mind surely is greater than it, He said that in some wording, and meaning his conscious is so much higher than ours, We can't even understand that. We can see the shadow on the wall of this concept, but we can't see the highness of it truly. Not even the angels can approach that. A glory so great, And there's secrets, there's mysteries that underlie a lot of things. And one thought I've had is, why do we have two eyes, two ears? Why do we have two lobes of the brain on each side? One's mathematical and one is abstract. They've proven this, This is, you cut the brain in half, it's two different spectrums that feed into one point of focus and like conscious inflection. I don't like to use big words, but a manifestation, It filters your thoughts, your sensory inputs. And you have two eyes. You have two nose holes, one mouth, but besides that, you have two hands, 2 feet. And if you cut your body straight down in half, you have two organs. A lot of organs are in tubes. And the number 2, without it, there can be no love. One man can't. You can. I guess you could love yourself, but without two, what kind of a world is that? But also, to see in 3 dimensions, there has to be red and blue. That's why you put 3D glasses on and they're red and blue. That's two colors. To see in 3 dimensions. To see in 4, I don't know. But to see in 4, I guess you would have to look with your heart. But that's another story. Anyways. The 2 eyes we have focus into one picture. 2 eyes see and they focus into one picture in your head. 2 sides of your brain, mathematical and abstract. You look mathematically and you input abstract values into everything. Just like when you see a beautiful woman, mathematically, geometrically, the geometry parallels amazingly. Even the Greeks did they did charts on this, on what's the most perfect paralleled face. Like, what's the perfect face? The Greeks, I think, did this. And they have these charts and things, but paralleling geometry, symmetry and all that, but without the abstract in it, or without seeing beyond the numbers and the physical construct of the idea. What about the inner beauty, What about the inner beauty? What about her virtues? What about her inner beauty? You can't see that with math. I guess you can if you say this leads to this, blah, 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 but it requires abstract values. So you can't see 3 dimensions. You can't see anything really without looking with 2 pairs of eyes in deeper ways than just visual feeds. Parts of your brain have to see 2 different ways to make one picture. It requires a man and a woman to fall in love and have a baby, to make one baby. You're making a baby with your input feeds into that one point every time you perceive anything. Deep calls out to deep, it says, but a man and a woman, the woman came out of the man. And they return. I mean, this isn't nothing new, but it's deep, you know. One of the apostles, or I think it was Paul, said this is a deep mystery. The man will leave his mother and cling to his wife. And this is abstract poetically to a mystery in the gospel. But anyways, I love you all, and put your thoughts on good things. Look up St. Polycarp and study the church forefathers. And listen to what they say. And just, I don't know. Don't believe your own thoughts. Don't fear. There's no fear in love. And more on this later. Thanks. Bye. Peace. Adios. Toodles. I fare thee well.